Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this thing on? Welcome everyone to Devo. Yeah. Hang on. Take two. Welcome to Devo's Bongs Over Bones Late Night Friday edition. Upstate's MIA. Now, since Upstate's not here, I got a wild hair, and I think I'm going to start this like this. Dear Lord, thank you for the day you've given me, Lord. Lord, protect me, keep me safe, guide me, direct me on the path that I need to be. Father, thank you for this plant you've given me that I use as medicine. Father, thank you for allowing me to trust you and not man. Thank you, Father, for all your blessings. I ask, Father, you touch and heal the sick that's all over the place, like only you can, Father. Thank you for guiding us out of the darkness into the light and never turning your back on us, Father. In Jesus' name, I say to our Father, amen. Like I said, we're going to do something a little bit different because, like I said, Upstate's him. Hey, that means he's not, I don't know where he is.
Come on. Shake that ass, girl. Shake that ass. Drop it. Bring it to the top. Show these other hoes what you got. Shake that ass, girl. Shake that ass. Drop it. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Calling out girls, report to the dance floor, shake that ass. What I made this jam for. Don't be scared, girl, show me that you came prepared. Put it on, man, twerk that hip slowly. Yeah, scrap deep, bitch, the one and only. Got beef, I package haters like baloney. Hoes, wanna ride a white pony. Saddle up, shake that ass, then back it up. Drop it low, bring it back up to the top slow. Work that money maker, let these other hoes know. Who drops it like it's hot? Who drops it for the block? Scrap D, yeah, your hoe probably wants me. Why? Cause I'm a PIMP every day of the week. All up in the club, trying to holler at some freaks. I can get between the sheets, bury my phone in the backyard of your home. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Stepping in the club with my gangster strut, scoping the scene, focusing on your ass in them jeans. Looking good, grab my monkey wrench and pop your hood. Check to inspect like a real mechanic would. Here's the bill, you should've known, bitch, I'm trill. In the VIP, where the girls wanna be. It's Scrap D, with hoes in the front and back of me. Jam-packed, the club's at its capacity. Drunk and five, the crowd knows I bring it live. Every show I represent for the South, ho. Do it big for the streets show me love. I show love back, take your ass and shake that. Break it down, drop it low to the ground slow. Let these other hoes know on the dance floor. Who run that shit, got all the girls loving it. LAC, I'll take a bitch home with me. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Back to the raw shit, bitches back up on this. Security bouncing hoes, dragging from my clothes. Walking through the entrance doors, automatically my presence known. Plus the microphone, bring that gutter sound back round. Nowadays MCs sound like Marvin Gaye. I rap rugged and my gangster motherfuckers love it. It's how we do it in the South, baby, LAC. All up in the cut, acting like you don't know me. Who I be, y'all know bitches Scrap D. Shake that ass, girl, why you think I thought this beat? Get up out your seat and dance with your feet. 1, 2 steps side to side. Let the rhythm be your guide as you travel through the mind of a true hustler on the grind. Stacking money so I look fly for the honeys. I stay fresh to check. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass, drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on, man. What happened to me? There I is. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. What up, Mugs? Matter of fact, the cat's in the building. What's going on, brother? I hope you find you some Abe and spices. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man, like I guess I've stayed to sleep, which is cool. Because I told him we wasn't doing one tonight. I said, no, I'm gonna take a break. But I just meant, I didn't I guess, I took one. Well, because we didn't bust off on a regular time, so therefore, yeah, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, man. Oh my goodness. Listen, man, I hope everybody's like in a good mood. Leaning on their favorite strain. Yeah. Um, just in a 420 state of mind. You know what I'm saying? I have to admit, I had a little weird experience tonight, man. My youngest baby girl, my princess, graduated tonight. It was crazy because I got to see a bunch of old classmates and people that were older than me, people that were kind of younger than me. I got to see the new school board, which is made up of two or three people that I knew in school. It's pretty crazy, and few friends that ride bikes and stuff, was kind of behind us. And it was a weird experience, man. It really was. My daughter was there, and her grandbabies. I call him the prince. He will be the heir to everything. But anyway, my grandson and my granddaughter, little granddaughter, starting wrestling this year. This is going to be awesome. I love to watch little kids wrestle, and you just have to see it. They're they're serious, man. They are serious. This is not a game. They're not out there just play slapping. They're trying to put each other on the ground, pin them. It's just hilarious. I've watched my grandson wrestle a few times. I've never been a wrestler. They didn't have that when I was in school. Didn't was never around it. I wished I would have, and you know, yeah, even boxing was banned at my school. So if we fought, we had to go to the park. You know, it yeah, it was pretty cool. But my grandson does not play football, and he's going to be his dad is like, oh my God, his dad's huge. If you seen him, a picture of me and my son-in-law, my grandson's daddy, again, me and him standing there, I probably go underneath his armpit, and his arm is probably the size of my leg. Yeah, he's huge. I mean, he's a monster, but a sweetheart of a guy. A sweetheart of a guy. I ain't kidding you. I wouldn't want to be on the mad side of him, but to meet him and talk to him, he's the sweetest human being. You think, how could this big guy be? He is. Anyway, well, my grandson will. He's already starting to get tall, so I know he's going to be huge. So I just, and he's tenderhearted too. But I can imagine if grandson got PO'd. I've seen him cry at a match, so he likes it. He don't like getting. It upsets him to be beaten. So that right there will make somebody work a little harder. You know what I mean? It did me. Believe me, if you whip my butt, you got to beat me down until I beat you down. That's why I'm so ugly. No, I'm just kidding. I was born like that. But yeah, man, and the graduation went off pretty good, man. I mean, I've seen a lot of people. It was really cool to see these faces, and I think I don't know. I don't know yet. But there's a chance that I could be relocating. um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just absolutely refuse to think about it while I'm on vacation, a mental vacation, not from YouTube, not from, believe it or not, from real life. Isn't that crazy? They say, oh, yeah, you need to get off the internet. Yeah, that's all you do is on the internet. Well, you know what? If you want to get away from your problems, just do a stream. Just sit there and talk on it. Talk. Daniel, hey, man, I'm sorry, man. People's coming in. Here I am rattling like an idiot. Mugs, man, brother, thanks for coming in. Gary, thank you, man. Oh, my God. Daryl, hey. Daniel. I'm sorry, man. I listen. I'm doing dabs, and hadn't played football in 10th grade. I wouldn't be on the high school first team. Hey, man, check it out. That is one thing I can say about the little bitty town in which I lived. We had a grade school football, so and it was the first year they introduced it. Whenever I was like, shish, fourth, fifth, third grade, something like that. And we all from third to sixth grade put a team together and we played football. So we knew the basics. I'll put it this way. Whenever we went to state, my senior year, my linemen, every one of them had played juvie football, baby football is what we call it. And we all learned together. So by the time they were in junior high, they knew how to cut block. They knew how to do stuff without getting caught. So, you can imagine when we became seniors. I had a lot of yardage, man, as a fullback. I couldn't run very fast, but you couldn't knock me down. But yeah, it's weird, man. And if that goes to show you right there. If you start your kids young in a sport and they adapt and grow with it, they can, I won't say master it, but they can get dead gum close. If they love it, they will, and there wasn't nothing else here, football, baseball. I was no good in basketball. I was a bench warmer. I did basketball to keep me in shape for baseball. That's it. That, and I sat in the back with a lot of cheerleaders on the bus. Oh, to go back, huh? High school. Hang on, Gary. The high school I went to, it was the newest high school in Kentucky. Of course, that was 32 years ago. Hey, I knew a guy one time who got caught smuggling books into Kentucky. No, I'm kidding. Oh, good Lord. Yeah. The dumbass Okie joke. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's just Okie joke. But anyway, oh boy. No, but I'm like, man, I don't know what the heck that dog's barking at, but it sounds serious, don't it? I'll bet it's a cat. I can see it popping up on the ring. Nope. Anyway, I hope the weather where you're at, man, is good. I hope the weather ain't beating down on you or raising Cain or not. Queen and I, after graduation, we all went and had a dinner. Anyway, on the way back, there's lightning, like a wall, big old tall tower. and a couple of clouds next to it, like a thunderhead coming in, and it was just lit up every once in a while. It looked like a giant building. It's weird, and it wasn't lightning shooting out and the veins and all that. It was behind the cloud, and it was like illuminating the cloud. It looked like a giant building, man, up in the sky. It was weird, really, really weird. What up, Sean? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm just, like I said, when I seen you earlier, I said, man, don't be surprised. But Upstate's asleep, man. He's doing his nighty night thing, which is cool. Which is cool. I don't even know if we're going to do a Saturday night. Is this Saturday? No, this is Friday. I don't know if we're going to do a Saturday deal or not. We may. If man, I hope that dog gets whatever the hell he's barking at. And he's right here by the window, like he knows. He's talking to other animals all over the internet. It's code. I think they're plotting against us, man. I ain't kidding you. Think about it. They can talk to each other, and then the cats are always listening. So, and then, snakes and possums and raccoons. Raccoons make good. They're like the, I don't know, American monkey. They use their hands, like a monkey, like a chimp, kind of. They kind of freak me out a little bit. I've had a couple pets, so I know what they can do. I mean, they can grab your finger, man, and it just feels really weird because they have a hand, like we do. It's and it's bony. Oh God. And they have sharp claws. Oh, it's storming where you're at. I've been hearing sirens, Gary. That's crazy, man. We here in Oklahoma, it's all quiet, but man, that big old thunderstorm thing we see, it must be going like towards Arkansas and that way because it never came over. There's stars outside. I'm like, wow. I know I've seen it. Queen's seen it too. So yeah, it's crazy, man. Dang storms. Oh my goodness, man. I'm fixing to feed that dog a firecracker cupcake. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. Let me see here. I think I just played that. Yeah. But it's so good. But I'll tell you what. Oh, here we go. Holy moly, I forgot about this. Man, it's just what's so cool about getting stoned all the time. You actually, this stuff's like new. I know the song and everything. I just didn't know Jevon got a hold of it. Check this out, y'all. If you don't know who Muggs Money is, you must be living under a stone. I ain't kidding you. But here he is. Yeah.
Man, I do this shit for fun. Don't need to spit for fun. Already got a job. Y'all just a bunch of bums. On the ground scrounging, looking for some breadcrumbs. I said once, fuck with me, you'll be some dead ones. I'm not a killer, but I'm also not a pussy ninja. I cut you down with my katana, so what up with you? Bitch, you fucking with the wrong set. Beats next, we connected deep up in the streets. Bet my beats bang, 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 bang. A1 from day one, gang, gang, gang. You see, you and me, we are not the same. I'm on a different plane, ain't talking about no airplanes.
My beats bang, 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 my beats bang. beats bang. What? My beats bang. What? My beats bang. Bitch, my beats bang. My beats bang. My beats bang. My beats bang. Bitch, my beats bang. Man, fuck.
Call you non-rapping, hating, mouth flapping, saying you're not feeling what I'm speaking. Boy, I'm snapping and I'm slapping. The case got your mouth. Hear me coming up like a wave, people asking how. Cause my beats bang. Unique slang, I found underground like a deep cave. I sleep depraved, I mean deprived. Bitches, no surprise. I'm on top, no parachute, I don't plan to drop. I'm looking down, my crooked sound got them shook. I'm cooking songs without a motherfucking hook now. Going green, eggs and ham, and I would
Look out.
but for that little scrappy bastard, you
Get took out.
I'm a beast and I'm a feast on you like a
Took out. My beats bang. What? My beats bang. What? My beats bang. My beats bang. My beats bang. My beats bang. Bitch, my beats bang. What? My beats bang. What? My beats bang. What? My beats bang. Bitch, my beats bang. My beats bang. My beats bang. My beats bang. Bitch, my beats bang.
Oh, oh, oi, oi, oi. Yeah. Hey, man. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just saying. If you can't get down to that, then you just can't get down. That's what I'm screaming. And that's straight from Devo's lips, eh? Oh, good Lord. Hey, you know what? It should be illegal for a guy to have this much fun on the internet. You know what I'm saying? If, oh, man. Yeah. And, see, oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. See, the other day was Upstate's birthday. Okay. His old lady had to work late and stuff. So he didn't, it was late and whatever. I think what happened was, and this is just me, this is not fact. This is just Devo being the investigator that he is. Okay. This is my investigative innuendo that's going on, man, that I just can't help. It just this I get this information. I don't know if it's through crystals or pigeon. I don't know. Anyway, see, so she worked late. Well, she was off, I guess. I think she was. Anyway, what happened was he got rode down. Imagine, a half number 2 pencil word. And then when he got done, it was like about an inch of pencil, then that silver thing, and then the eraser, barely enough to hang on to. He got nubbed. He thought he wanted it. And she said, "Oh, yeah, big boy. Happy birthday, mofo," and rode him down, man. And pinned him. Oh, man. Yeah, she could pin both of us. Like if we were outside, yeah, she could pin me and Upstate at the same damn time if she wanted to. I ain't lying. Them New York girls, man, they build them tough. They're like Fords, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. She probably manhandled Upstate, and he's probably curled up sucking his thumb somewhere in bed, half naked and kind of moist in areas. Hopefully it's all in the front. But if not, hey, teach your own, teach his own. I just don't want to hear in detail what happened. And yeah, all I'd have to do is say, "Hey, man," and all he'd have to do is say, "Sure did," or "Nah, not really." If I say, "Hey, Upstate, oh, let's play this. Y'all want to play this game? Check this out, y'all." Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'm going to ask Upstate a few questions, and he's going to answer them the best that he can. You're going to have to forgive him. He's a little under the weather, and his I think he's sitting on his satchel. But ladies and gentlemen, this upstate audits.
Hello? Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mr. Upstate, just going to ask you a few questions. And this is exactly what had happened, man. If me and him were up here right now, I'd say, hey, dude, did you get you some for your birthday? Yeah, I flipped her over and I gave her the old high chihuahua and then the old two finger, and then I plopped her back around and gave her a ribbon, and then I pulled her back over and used her as her Norder track. And then, oh yeah, man, I was a porn star. TMI, dude. TMI. A simple yes or no. A simple yes or no. But that's how it would go. Oh, there's my avatar. It's just too far away for me to snap back and forth. Kinda. But man, I love the dude. You know, he's just, hey, you gotta be patient with him, man. He's getting old. Look, he's just had that birthday. He just had a birthday, you know, and he's bumping. He's so close to the sun, which would be 60 years old. And he started getting a sunburn. Yeah, me too, though. I'm closer to it than he is, but you don't hear me bitching about it. Well, kinda. But you know, hey, if you know, oh my god, I've only been up 26 minutes, man, and it feels like I've been up an hour. Holy moly! What is that doing? Hang on, man. Oh, let me take that down. How the heck did I get up there? sometimes we'll be sitting around and I'll say something just off the wall, man. I'm baiting him, okay? Baiting him. Like, oh yeah, man, you know, I was sitting on the bench one time and there was a rubber land under there that was full of soda pop. Right up underneath where I sat. You know what, man? That happened to me too back when I was in California, Huntington Beach, man, under the pier. I sat down in the sand after a long day of surfing. I mean, really cupping some tubes, hanging 10. There was a condom laying at my feet. Maybe it was back in 1970. I don't know. Yeah. He's going to kill me if he sees that. He's going to say, what? Wait a minute. What do you, you're a dick. Well, at least I ain't a Tom or a Harry. Oh man, that tastes so good. It tastes like two more's coming. Yeah. Ooh, guys, listen. I got my battery charger slowly juicing the Harley. That's all right. Slowly juicing the old Harley. Rosie's fixing to be like lights on. Backing around the container. She's filthy. She's a filthy Harley. I got to clean her. No doubt. I neglected her. I put her up dirty last year. Or when it snowed. I don't even remember when it was. And I didn't put the battery charger on her like a dummy. I guess I like spending $200-300 for a battery. Let's see. About $250, $275 for a battery. $300 oil change. And not this summer, but next summer I'll definitely have to buy a back tire. That's about what, $275. $350 to get it put on balance and everything. Huh. But I love my Harley. I know she's an expensive bitch. But man, I've rode all kinds of bikes, right? I mean, you name it, I've straddled it. Damn. Sounds like my high school speech. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, man. And there ain't nothing like a Harley, man. There's not. There's nothing like a Harley. And well, the one I bought, man, I was going to flip it, but I screwed around and rode it. So I've had bikes all my life. I only had 2 Harleys in my life. One of them was a AMF, one of them Adios Mofos Harleys Dad come up with. That was our first one. Little bitty enduro looking. It was weird, man, but it was a Harley. And we rode the piss out of that. But this was an actual first time I'd ever straddled a Road King. Oh my God. It was, and it still is. It's, I promise you, if you have a bike and you've got some problems going on, things in your head, and you either want to be silence, nothing but silence, which is impossible to clear your head. You start that bike, and when you go down the street and that wind's hitting your face, man, you have no problems. You have no problems. It's like the right hand. When you twist it, your problems disappear. It's crazy. It's just, you got to be a rider to know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, Gary. I do. I put love into her. Yeah, have to. I got to take care of her because I'm riding her. Oh man. Yeah. And the other day I pulled up somewhere and I seen this bike and I didn't even recognize this bike. This is sad. Hadn't rode in a while. And my father-in-law actually once said, is that your buddy's bike? And I'm like, I just glanced at it as it was pulling up. I said, nah, I don't know that bike. And then I started thinking, man, it's black and it's an Ultra. Huh. I said, if it's got a 13 on the fender, I know it. I know who it is. And we were getting out of the car and he goes, yep, there's that 13 right there on the fender. I said, yep, I know who it is. And he was. We spent some time. It was cool. I was just getting home. Yeah, he was on his. I haven't. Oh, man. I wish my charger was charged up. I'd go out there and start it now. Can you imagine how loud that is inside a container, shipping container? And, with the doors, both doors kind of just opened a little bit, like jet style. And you're in there with a Harley on. And this thing's got some pretty nice pipes on it, or a pipe, one pipe. Oh, potato. Oh, yeah. Or something of that effect. You got to be a rider to know what I'm talking about. Hey, look, guys, look. I'm not going to be up here. Holy crap. I didn't know we was in a discotheque. What do you call it? Techno club. That's it. I'll never forget I worked with this guy. And believe it or not, there's people out there in this world that are more hillbilly than I am. Yeah. And he's like, hey, man, have you ever been in one of them there techno clubs? I'm like, what? He said, techno clubs. They play that funky music, man, and the lights and everybody's jumping around. I'm like a club? He goes, oh, no. A techno club. No, I don't believe I have, man. Oh, you got to check it out, man. You got to go see one. You got to go to one. I'm like, next time I come around a techno club, I'll go check it out, bro. He said, yeah, they got them down there where I come from. I said, oh, cool, cool. And he was somewhere on the coast. But I'm like, okie dokie. Yeah, these guys are, man, there's some guys that's heel freaking billies. All right. Let me give you an example. Any of you gentlemen out there, or maybe ladies too, work in a factory where they have, I don't know if they got them now because of the big C, but back in the day, you know what I'm talking about. If you worked in a factory anywhere in this world or in the US, when you use the restroom, men especially, there was a great big circle thing, like a giant circle thing where water sprinklers came out and it was soap and everything. And you just stood on a bar and the water came out and you washed your hands free. Remember those? And back whenever we were, in factories and stuff. I worked with a couple of hillbillies. They just put this in. And it was like second break. We worked night shift. And I went in there and then two guys were sitting there and he goes, hey man, did you see that new urinal in there? I said, where? He said, in the bathroom. And I walked around and I looked in there and I seen that hand washer and I'm looking around. They walked in with me and they both unzipped their pants and started pissing in it. I said, man, check it out. Watch this. And then one was giggling. He goes, look. And you stand on this and it washes it right away. I looked at them and I said, dude, that's for washing your hands, man. That's not a urinal. Huh? I said, no. That's not a urinal, bro. That's for washing your hands. That's a sink. No. Yeah. No. Yes. Hey, I'm telling you, I work with a bunch of hillbillies back in the day. I ain't kidding you. I remember one time we were all out working with my coos, T-Bone, and we were in a motel because we was working out of town. Man, I hated that, man, by the way. But I was in the room with him, my cousin, and the other guy that his buddy, his partner. And I just kind of slept on a mat on the floor. But anyway, the doors were adjacent where, you could open the door and both rooms were open. They were watching Monday Night Raw or WWE or some BS. Well, they had the weed. Okay. So I was over there kind of, and my cousin was like, hey, look, man, don't come beating on the door in the middle of the night, won't in. You just going to go over there. You're going to stay over there. I'm like, well, I'm just going to hang out, man. Anyway, I stayed. Anyway, we were watching that. All of a sudden, somebody called one of their characters, or not a character. Yeah, I guess it is a character on the wrestling show, a pussy. And it was on. Everybody was wrestling. People was getting everybody in a headlock, running against the wall, falling down, knocking crap over. I'm sitting there trying to cover up the weed and the tray and everything that I had in the kitchen thing. And they're just jumping off counters, flying up. There's like 6 of us in there. And they're just shuffling and banging and banging. And all of a sudden, Kuso slid that door open. That was Jason Hart, that room. And I was just sitting in that table there holding down the weed. He said, hey, what the F? Y'all want to get kicked out of here or what? Calm down. Like that. And everybody's like, oh man, sorry, man, sorry. Pick the TV up and put it back up. Flip the chairs back over. Pick the trash can up, put all the beer bottles back in it. One of them deals, man. Hey, I woke up one morning. This is no joke. I went to sleep. I was in the room with about 6 other dudes. We were fixing to go. We were framing in somewhere in Arkansas. Okay. I go to sleep. I'm in the floor on like a cot thing they brought in there. And then everybody paired up, you know. I woke up and there was a candy machine. I kid you not, a candy machine in our room. I don't know who did it, but somebody unplugged it and pulled that thing in our room and had pulled candy out of it. And I was asleep and didn't see none of it. So I wasn't a witness. But I did enjoy, a couple of almond joys. I ain't kidding you. I thought my cousin was going to blow a gasket. He made him drag it back over there. Or outside the room anyway. Someone had to be smart and save the weed. Yeah. Yes, I did. Yes. Hey, one time, look, we was in a motel room. And these are cheap ass. This is a long time ago, too. Long time ago. Cheap ass motel rooms, right? And we'd stack in there like a bunch of illegals. Anyhow, somebody had the bright idea to bring a hot plate. That's it. Freaking hot plate, man. And this little Indian dude that ran the motel would walk down through there and smell it and start beating on the door. And we'd have to hide it under the bed, unplug it and shit, and slide it under the bed. It was crazy. It really was. He would beat on the door. He goes, I can smell bacon. I can smell bacon. Open the door, no cooking in the room. You know this, you have the big boy in there. I know he's eating bacon. I can smell it. We didn't know at the time, they didn't like bacon, but he wasn't cooking bacon anyway. He's cooking bologna. We was on a budget. Heck yeah, man. And I think back on, sometimes we had jobs, man, and we would just, on a whim, take off, no money, and get the job and had to sleep. I don't know how many times we had to do this, but would sleep for like 4 nights, 5 nights in a public park on either a concrete table or the car, or, if you had blankets just on the ground or whatever. I'd hope like hell it don't rain, which it did a couple times. But, we did that because, we were young kids. We were stupid. We didn't, it was, I don't know. But, yeah, I've done it. But we were also doing a lot of other things to keep us awake. I'll put it that way, and we would do 16-hour days, 18-hour days, and just keep going. And they thought we were just, oh my God, I wish we had 10 of these guys. Mm-hmm. Where was you when I needed to pay for my rehab, brother? The stuff insurance didn't pick up. But hey, thank God I did. I mean, education is a powerful thing, man. You know what I mean? If you don't know, you just don't know. And if you do know, you might think, well, yeah, I know that. But actually, that's something not everybody actually has. You know what I'm saying? Not me. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But Gary, thank you for the old pat on the back, buddy. Thanks. It's just me and Gary in here. That's all right. We get hella rewatch. I mean, people, it's funny, Gary, because people think that, oh my God, they did a weird show. So they popped up at a weird time. Oh my God, it's just Devo. Oh, and he was drinking. I bet he was talking shit about everybody. Because he goes off on these little rants when he's drinking. And he must have been saying something about somebody. And I'm like, clickbait, bitches. Clickbait. I ain't saying I'll talk about Upstat all day long. He's he is the one that drug me into this unwillingly. No, I guess I was willing because I don't. Yeah, I was willing. I was willed. I did it on my own. I didn't know it was going to lead to this though. You know, me sitting in a studio talking to a mic on a computer with flashing lights like I'm at a techno club. Hey, where you at? I just want to say, all the channels out there. Hey, man. Fist bump. Hey, wait a minute. That was like a smoke room. Yeah, yeah. Um, man, I totally forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, man, when you said smoke room, why not? Let's, shall we? I got a fresh bong packed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Devil's Crack. Dig in the bag and find a dingleberry. That's right. That's what the weed's called, Devil's Crack. And now, sponsored by Coors Light. Why am I drinking Coors Light? Because it's not Bud Light. That's all I got to say about that. Oh, it tastes so delicious too. Especially to a dude that hadn't had none in a couple of weeks, 3, 4 weeks, something. I gave myself a pretty good hangover. I backed off for a while. Now it's starting to taste good again. Cheers. Hey man, you Gary's packing now. Man, I hope it's a bowl. Hope you ain't doing the naughty while you're watching. It's kind of weird, man. You're doing that, I'm gonna put a shirt on. Just saying. Look. Oi. I'm at a techno club. All right, cheers, brother. Gary, people. Uh, uh, uh. Only the green, I pack green crack. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Holy moly. Yeah. Man, you know, it was weird, dude. Tonight I was sitting here listening to all the kids' ambitions, their quotes, favorite Bible verses, you know, stuff like that. And I was reading it and I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy, man, you know. And I was thinking, man, only thing I remember that what I wrote in a everybody's annual, you know, I can't remember if we did stuff like that, but I do remember writing in a few people's annuals and wear a condom because I had a kid already. I ain't kidding you. Best thing that ever happened to me. Didn't take full advantage of it, but he's turned out to be quite the human being. Very proud of him. My daughter too. My daughter's successful. My other daughter, Princess, is going to college. To where I went for a day or two. But yeah. but it's just like 10 miles over here. Damn good college. Dang good college. I ain't kidding you. Have great meals. I ain't joking. So I was on the baseball team for a little while, and I was a walk on. I got scholarships to play out of state, and I had a girlfriend and a child. Okay. So I didn't want to venture off too far. So I thought, I'm good enough to play right here. Yeah, I was, but the other guys were, what do you call it? Not drafted. Oh, they had scholarship. That's why I didn't have one. No, they had scholarships, so they had to, at least play them. And what got me was just like, hey man, you can come, suit up, hang out, something. God will, please, Lord, if something happens to both of our catchers, you're the man. But you won't be able to travel. We can't. You're not on the team. I mean, you're not. Yada yada yada. Something about insurance. Oh yeah, and at the time I met a dude from Boston. He was going to school there. He's from Boston. He's like, hey man, I need some weed. I said, I can get it, bro. He said, really? You got a connection? I said, no. I know people that grow it. He said, what? So I scored some weed. He showed me how to make money. He showed me how to hustle. And he was slick. And he's the reason that he showed me that growing something, if I grew tomatoes, that cat would have me selling it to every tomato factory in town. It hit them up. That's what I mean. It's like, dude, supply and demand. I'm like, what? He said, supply and demand. If you got it, they want it. Or if they want it, you get it. But don't get high on your own supply. What? Nasal, I'm out. Hey man, you got a sack for sale? Yeah. Thank God I lived through that. No kids, brother, but no kids, but brothers who has two girls. Oldest, I think, is 30s. Youngest is just turned 9. Dang. Holy moly. Man, how old are you, Gary? You my age? Because what's weird is because, see, man, I had my daughter late in life. Okay, I got rehitched to Queen, and we've been together a long time. But anyway, all my other kids are grown, and I mean grown. We had her, thank God, and she's going to be 18 this summer. I'm 48, brother's 53. Damn, I'm 59. I'm upstate, just turned 59. And look, he's in bed. He's probably the only one. He's probably doing it right, though. He's probably going to get me on a few years. But anyway, I'll turn the big 6-0 Christmas Day, matter of fact. Oh, cool. Well, you're still young, dude. Matter of fact, at your age, you probably wouldn't even thought of hanging out with us when we were teenagers. You'd have been like 10. You know what I mean? You'd be hanging out with a couple idiots, man. I promise you. Listen to this. One time, we were on a motorcycle on my bike. We was on my little Honda, and he was on the back. And I told him, I said, man, hang on to my jacket, my shirt, something. Just don't hug me. Don't be holding me, man. Because I always called him gay. Okay. Even back then, he's not, but I just, I'm like, man, don't be holding me like you're gay or something, dude. I'm not. And I said, what's that sticking in my back? Quit, man. Anyway, we're cruising and I was taking him home. His parents lived way up on top of a mountain thing, or not a mountain, but a big hill. And we're cruising that bike, it's like a one lane, dude. There could be a car coming, now that I'm thinking, being older, we were being idiots. Anyway, there was one part where I'd slow down and then I'd go, oh man, and just goose it. And it's right there on the top. Right there on the top. It flattens out in the houses. He was flipping, checking something in his little zipper deal. He let go of me and he was sitting there zipping. And look, I didn't do this because I didn't feel him. That's just what I do when I hit that area. I'm like, bang! All I seen was a couple of cats' sneakers go past my head. I ain't kidding you, man. You mofo, he gets up, man. Didn't scratch him a bit, didn't hurt him. But it's just, he's like, picks his hat up, man, puts it back on. You motherfucker, you knew I would hang on. You just ghosted and throw me off, you bitch. I did not, man. Hang on. I told you to hang on. I thought you was holding the rails back here, man. Look. It's him. Hello? Where you at?
I'm not even in the room.
Oh, what the hell? I was telling the motorcycle stories.
Yeah, you're you're on there too.
Shoot your balls, dude.
She said, "Get out of here, asshole!"
Fired up. Get up here.
All right, give me a minute.
You mean 60 seconds or an upstate minute?
Oh no, an upstate minute.
New York minute it is. See,
Actually, I need a Devo and half an upstate.
hell, you won't be there for 15 minutes.
Maybe. I don't know.
Man, I got 2 beers left, man.
Oh, he's drinking too. Oh,
Hey, I apologize, man. I don't even know who that was. He'll be firing it up here in a minute. He'll come back up here. He'll be on his computer. Let's play a little game. Let's play a game called I wonder if Upstate's going to trigger Devo. That mofo better. He's been asleep too, man, so he's going to be sharp. Watch him. He'll come out swinging. Watch. I love it when oh, damn, that was hot. I think there was something in it. Anyway, watch him get a little twinkle in his eye when he thinks he's got one on me. I think, is my mic screwing up here? Hang on, let me turn my shit off. Let me reset my. There we. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Holy crap, I'm loud. Let me turn it down. Turn it down, man. Good Lord. I apologize, y'all. Like I said, if you was listening and you heard, Upstate Audits will be up here in a moment. Let's interview Upstate Audits and let's see how much. What? Let's see. Let's see if he's. Let's see if I can't trigger him, shall we? Let's have a trigger fest. That'll work. He's probably right now watching still. I know it. I can feel it. He's still watching. He's going, I'll get him. Watch. Hey, he don't think I can trigger him. Watch this. Here, hold my phone. Watch this. I'll be right back. And she said, what am I doing looking at him, listening to him? He ain't talking about nothing. He's just talking shit. Same Devo. Let's say it's like going to his room with his ball, scratching his balls, going, just keep watching. As he's walking off. But what he doesn't know is I'm going to pull the double reverse Nelson and get him in a keyhole and ride him down like a sardine fish. Well, in the darn, I don't. I mean, what are you holding, Gary? Are those frisbees? Hang on, man. I'm gonna put you like super big, so they're autographed discs. Cool. Cool. Holy moly. Now watch. It's just be me and you, Gary, for a little bit. Disc golf. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Watch. It's just you and I. We just been hanging out, enjoying, each other's company, smoking a little herb together. Just chilling on a Friday night. It's a freaky Friday night, but hey, and then watch. When Upstate pops up here, man, it'll get up to about 15 people watching. The chat will blow up. And I was in a panel earlier with a few people. There's quite a few people in there, and the only reason I went up on panel was there was a lady in there. I typed in the thing, "Hey, how you guys doing? Woo effing woo." That'll give you a clue. Anyway, she's like, "Oh my god!" And I've never seen this lady before in my life. And she's like, "You get up here. I want to see you up here. Get on the panel. Get up here. Get up on the panel. Get up here. Diva, you better get up here." And I thought, man, I had just started hearing her say that. And I thought, man, did she say something about my channel or what is it? What's going on? I didn't know. I went up there and she was just someone that watches me, but wasn't, she may be subbed, but I think two people on the panel or whatever subbed to me. And I'm like, wow, appreciate it. Northwoods Press, man. I'm going to throw your name out there. Northwoods Press. If you want to hear some really interesting conversations on panels, it could be anything. And the cat does super long panels, just coming off of an 11-hour stream. I'm like, dude, what? So I think he's up now. He probably is. And it's good people. Good people. Anything you want to talk about, no topics off unless you can't be, can't be doing hate speech and all that bull crap. But hey, you want to talk? Hang on, don't come up here just yet. Hang on, I'm not up there. Here we go. All right, Upstate. Listen, hang on, Upstate. I'll bring you up, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on, wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children above the age of 18, my friend and yours, the one, the only, Upstate Audit.
Dude,
What? You didn't like that intro?
why did you have to make it so creepy?
Because you're a creepy dude, man.
Well, I am the creepy dude.
Oh, well,
The one and only.
dust. Hey man, put some platforms up. Look, we're only on mine.
Yeah, tell him, Gary.
Hey, man, me and Gary's been hanging out chilling. We've been smoking, just going back and forth. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Gary. I told stories about you. Some of them I don't, I'm not going to say are 100% accurate, but they're damn close. Oh, yeah.
All right. There we go. Got mine up there now.
Mm, mm. Oh, oh, it's good to be home upstate. You know what?
Yeah.
Hang on, man. Hang on, I'm going to grab a beer. Right here out of my little ice chest.
I like the sound of that. Boy, I love the sound of that.
What? That I'm getting a beer?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so weird. You trying to trigger me, man?
No, no. If I wanted to trigger you, I got a couple of people I can invite.
Hey, do it. I ain't scared. Oh, hey, don't make me wait. Hey, don't make me go down and get more. Listen, I was on Northwoods Press, his panel earlier.
Oh shit!
There was some dude on there that had skulls, one here in the spine, and one here facing each other on each upper torso here.
Right.
Killer. And he didn't have no shirt on. And he was like, "Man, who are you?" I mean, I was like, and they said, "Man, put his link up." He kept saying it over and over. Put his link up. Put his link up. Put his link up. While I was talking, and somebody did, and he goes, "Hey, man, I'm checking you out. I'm listening. I'm outside. And I'm using this computer. Got." And he goes, "Man, I want to check you out, man. You seem to be pretty cool, like that." And I'm like, "Hey, yeah, man." And he went off. And I said, "Who was that? Why was he wearing? Why didn't have a shirt on? What's wrong with him?" And I didn't have one on either. You know, I said, "Hey, who was that cat? Why didn't he have a shirt on? That ain't cool." There was a Roadhog was on there. He was like, "Oh man, Devo's on here." I said, "What up, Hog? What up, Hog?"
I wonder if I could get the TAM come.
Oh, you smoking? Oh, look upstate. I'm in a techno club.
I see that. I keep waiting for you to do some kind of disco move.
Actually, it sounded like a couple of goats getting it on. Hey, man, did you ever meet that cat? I won't say his name because I don't think he watches me. Because the first time I seen him, I told him about this, and I told a story about him on that evening. I told him, I said, "I'll be up." He goes, "Well, I might check you out." And I told the story, man. I see him the next time. I said, "Man, you still watch me on YouTube?" He goes, "Mm-mm." He just straight up. He goes, "Mm-mm. No." I said, "Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I understand." I seen him tonight. He's an alumnus. He graduated with me, man. Like, what's up, man? Hey. And my daughter seen him before I did. She goes, "Oh, Dad, look, not Princess, my oldest daughter.
Oh,
You know, she, my grandson's mama." Anyway, we're walking, and she goes, "Dad, there's that guy." "What?" "What guy? What are you talking about, baby?" She said, "You'll know that guy." And I walked up, and he goes, "Dave, what's going on?" I went, "Oh shit, Joe, what's up, man?" "Oh man, hey," I said, "You're an alumnus?" "Yes, you are too." "Yes, I am." "See you later, Joe." He goes, "Hey, Devo, it's Devo. Like it's 1980 again. You know what I mean? I was looking like, dude, ain't nobody care that I'm here. Ain't nobody. My daughter, and that's it. Baby Queen. Sometimes. No.
Whoa. Oh.
Was it good?
Thank you, Gary. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, man. Oh man. Me and Gary's been doing bong hits. He's been doing pipes. I think he's been doing pipe rips.
I'm smoking hash.
Huh?
Yeah. I
You
just took a nap about
listen.
4 hours, 5 hours,
Listen.
and the
You
first thing I grab a hold of is a hash.
listen. You look like a hash smoker. I mean, you do.
He's smoking a beaker.
Ooh. Oh. Me too, but mine's stretched. Dude. Cough the other way or cover your mouth. Are you trying to
That's
get me?
what I get for eating shit, and now you got it in your eye.
What are you, Joe? What are you trying to do? Give me pink eye?
Yeah.
Lean your head over here, man. Lean it over. Oh, hey, man, get your head up from down there. What are you doing? That
I
wasn't.
was trying to find something, but couldn't.
Don't do that. That's not cool. Don't duck your head down like that. That's not cool. Watch it. Timestamp it. 1 hour, 11 minutes. Watch it. You'll say, "Oh shit! I can't believe I did that."
That's what Upstate said, laughing my motherfucking ass off.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? I get to do in the morning. Oh, you haven't heard? Princess graduated.
Yeah, I seen the thing. Sean put it up.
Oh, show more. Isn't it cool?
It did the walk. He was.
Oh yeah.
Did
Did you see me sitting in front? Did you see me?
Yeah,
I'm on Facebook.
yeah.
Hey man, I didn't give nobody permission to videotape me.
Well, it is public.
I'm
No
trademarked.
expectation of privacy in public.
I'm trademarked.
Well, you could have that little TM next to your name, and it doesn't mean a damn thing.
No, mine says RTM. Retarded trademark.
Oh, that's even worse.
Not really. They give medals and shit out, I think. I've never tried
No,
to
they
get
give
one.
you a courtesy, like a little plaque.
Does everybody get one?
Everybody.
I got one of those. I did.
It's a participation plaque.
No, it's just showing up.
Yeah, just because
That's
you were there.
it. You know what? I used to be so. You know what I didn't like, and I tried to. I'll constant. Me and my buddies, we were sitting in grade school. Okay, it's like sixth grade. Fixed going to seventh. We're all sitting together up there, man. It's like, all right, the ones that have perfect attendance is the ones we're gonna pick on next fall. All right. And they'd say, and Bobby Jones, he didn't miss a day, and he was here on time every time. And as he walks up, he's pushing his glasses up. That's the cat right there.
Right there.
That's him. Be there every day. Either we beat him down and he missed a week, or transferred, or he did our homework. Oh,
That reminds me of a chick that I knew in California when I was in high school. I was a junior when I first met her, and she was there every day, and she was like the teacher's pet. My girlfriend gave her hell the whole next year.
oh yeah.
The whole next, and
I watched
my
me.
my girlfriend was kind of there, but not really.
About 450 on the hoof, was she?
Yeah.
Spanish?
No, no,
Spanish?
no.
Hey, he's
Maybe
going, oh man, I wish that was with Gary. Not like that
I'm
either.
not gonna
Hey,
have not
not
had
like
dinner,
that
so
when you're
I got why you fucking
dear
fucker.
chili. Oh,
Hey, old
hey,
age. What?
man, don't be talking shit like that, Gary, when we're on a weed
Talking
channel.
at stoners, man. We gotta get the munchies
Oh my God, I
and
want
eat
some of that
everything.
Oregon cake. Well, hell, Gary, thanks for coming here and stirring the butter. Holy Oreo cheesecake, man. Dear chili.
That's mean, man.
Oh, man, I can remember when we were young. I mean, listen, this upstate. This sounds a little crazy. Okay, when we were at down there for me, you remember we built those cane huts, man, on my dad's land at Upper by the creek. We were there. Me, my little brother, we were just walking up and through the cane thicket. Up jumped up jumped a doe. Right, my old brother's reaction. Plap plap. Dropped her right there, man, by the campfire. As he was skinning her out, I had the fire going, building a fire, right? And had the skillet, everything. I was going to cook it right there. Anyway, he handed me warm backstrap. Warm. Put it in that skillet, man, and fried it. We had flour too, man. Floured it up, you know. We had to dig into our supply thing. But we had flour, sugar, salt, whatever we wanted. And had fresh backstrap till our little tummies busted.
That sounds so good.
I know it was, man. Those were the days, dude. And then we, of course, we parted her out and took her home and ate her. But my dogs loved the carcass, the ribs. They went to town on it, man. They loved it.
Yeah.
I think my little brother made a pair of underwear out of the fur, fuzzy side in though.
Fuzzy side in.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
up, Ghost Eagle?
Oh no, it's the Eagle of Ghosts. He's
Uh,
he's going to talk about me.
you his worm backstrap.
And that's the rest of the story. See, thank you, Ghost Eagle.
The rest of the story.
Hey man, thank you for coming in and sharing your wit and your humor with us.
Your wisdom.
Your wisdom. That's it.
Hey, Tammy.
Upstate. What are you doing, man?
I'm getting the tam cam up.
Hang on, man. Hang on, man. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta get my thing up too. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. I wish we all could be the Brady Bunch. Oh, the
Residuals.
the residuals of this song was donated by the donors that you see. Squeeze it. Oh yeah, come on. Yeah.
I went from hash to flour.
Tight, ain't it? Yeah.
You have it up, but it's not up. Like, you could probably hear it, but we don't. Because you didn't push the little preset and bring it up and put it on and get it ready.
That's awesome, though. I'm listening to it.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, oh yeah, I can. But you're right. I forgot to bring it up.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, no,
So you can enjoy it.
I was enjoying it, dude.
I know.
I really was.
I know. Look,
Hey.
Tim.
Come on.
I ain't doing nothing. Hey, hey, hey. We are the monkeys.
That's the fart noises.
Where?
Now you're going to have to go and check out the show at timestamp
No. Hey, dude, I'm gonna kick you in the
119.
You know what? All right, buddy, just for that. Oh man. You're a goober. You know that, Upstate? I know you can hear me,
I
man.
have to warn her. She's my sister-in-law. She'll sneak in and kill me in my sleep.
Well, she still will. Why you don't throw me under the bus? Huh? Or you want her to run over me or something, or stab me, or kick me in the balls, or pinch my nipple?
She
Something.
is shorter than you are, dude.
Oh hell, nipple biter, eh?
Yes. Yes.
I'll wear band-aids. Oh yeah, she is, man. I just now measured her from the door. She's about what, 5'4", 3?
Somewhere around there. She's like an inch or two shorter than you.
Oh bullshit! What? Not short? You know what? You're the one that's short there, Grandma. Mr. 35. I wouldn't be talking there, Beanpole. You know
I
what
weigh
mean?
200 now. Dude,
Oh,
from
good.
the last time that I got weighed, I weighed 198.
Good. I can meet you.
198, dude.
I can meet you. I can drop enough down that I can meet you. We'll meet at 218.
Dude, did you see they showed on, it was on actually it was on your YouTube. It was UFC fighters that they cut weight and they come stumbling and shit up to the to be
Yeah.
weighed.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's not down. That's some cutting weight.
You know what I seen somebody do one time?
Uh-uh.
That was during the Ultimate Fighter too. A guy refused to quit eating, and like everybody was cutting back on their protein and stuff like weeks out, right? And he's still eating steak and potatoes and shit like that. And they're going, "Look, dude, you're not going to make weight if you don't chill." He said, "Oh yeah, yeah, right." Like 2 days before, he went and had like where they shoot stuff up your butt and suck out everything.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? One of them.
Yeah.
He had one of them. He was like 5 pounds still heavy. And he ran and he sweated. He wore the suit. He did everything, dehydrated. While he was dehydrated, he was drinking water too, like taking little sips. Anyway, he was still 2.5 pounds heavy. He just turned around and left. He said, "Man, I don't want to." And after him doing everything, I mean, he was fixing to fight.
Dude,
He just blew it off, man. It's like, well, I'm
out of here.
I'm out of here.
Hey,
I ain't cutting nothing. What? You know what? One time, dude, I was like 3 or 4 pounds heavy. Okay. 3 or 4. Well, I wasn't 4 pounds, but I was like maybe 2.5 pounds heavy. And I don't know how the hell it happened. We were going on a weight thing, right? And all we was doing, I was just like in my weight category in the not even 200, 198 in that area. Anyway, there were some really badasses, like, some badass guys that were like running backs and stuff. They had arms like this that could, and it was bench, deadlift, and something else. I can't remember. But out of those three, whoever scored the most points, man, won that whatever. Anyway, it come to where you pick stuff up, You know what I mean? Like where you just grab a bar of weights and you stand up with it. You know what I mean? Deadlift. That's it. Deadlift. They suck. What policies are made. Okay. Anyway, I kept. They would say the pounds, right? And you would look at your opponent, right? That had a pound, 5 pounds, 2 pounds, however heavy it was. Then they'd go like a pound, pound and a half, 2 pounds, pound and a half, and then they'd say, okay. They'd put it on there, and the guy would lift it. If he lifted it, then they'd start. Then and then you would have to call a number to lift, or you match that. Whatever he lifted, you lift. And if you don't, he wins. Anyway, he did that to me, right? And you only get to do that twice. He did that to me and it was like, I don't know why he did it because that was under our workout weight, or mine anyway. He lifted it and dropped it, and I lifted it and dropped it. I'm like looking at him. Next time they kept rolling. These other guys called it. I just let them live. They called and they kept going. It was down to me and him. Anyway, it kept going, and I was like worried too because I haven't lifted this much, right? And they were adding 2.5 pounds to it, right? Each turn.
These are all corn-fed country boys.
Yeah. And I looked at him, he looked at me, and they kept adding. He stopped. He tried to lift it. He couldn't lift it. I'm like, oh shit. I walked up to it, man, I lifted that so easy because I never tried to go any higher than my workout weight. You know what I mean? And that was 10, 15 pounds over my workout weight. I reached in and I was like, oh man, I bet I can't even budge this, and then just like, bam, wow. And I dropped it. I said, holy crap. And I won the tournament for my weight, with that.
I never won any of that weightlifting shit. Never.
Before all of that happened, I had to lose 2.5 pounds, dude. And I was running and spitting in a cup, running around the gym, spitting in a suit, in a silver suit, sweatsuit. And I did it. Man. I was so glad at weigh in after I did. I was sitting there going, go. Hey, man, calm down with that. Hey, I've never been this thirsty in my life. That's probably what kicked off my diabetes. It shocked my liver.
I'll tell you what, dude.
Cutting.
I remember we could see we had those like running events and shit like that too, because we're wide receivers, all of us were receivers. We did weights too, but nothing like y'all fucking linemen and all. No. Our tight end, no, yeah, no.
What?
Center, as a matter of fact, our center lifted 17 years old, lifted 500 pounds.
Really?
I couldn't believe it. I said, there ain't no damn way I could do that.
I bet it's
But I
good.
won every running event. I was out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, I bet. No, I'm just
Out
saying.
of 7 schools, I was the fastest person.
I'm just saying. Huh?
Yeah. Out of 7 schools in our district, I was the fastest.
Listen to this, man. There was a little girl that graduated with my daughter tonight that I've seen her since she was little.
Right.
Basketball, just kind of whatever was going on, and I had to support Princess. I'd see him there. Princess wasn't no sports person. But anyway, one time I was somewhere doing something early, like 3, 4 in the morning. I had about 4 or 5. I seen her running down the road, man, by the school. I was like, damn, that's weird. Then I drove on, and there was a couple of more girls that was running. I thought, wow, that's weird, man. What the hell? I didn't know school started this early. It didn't. Those girls were cross country.
Yeah.
And they were running before school.
Yeah.
And all of those girls that I seen on that road tonight had scholarships all over the United States to do their long distance running. Well, anyway, the girl in question, we'll hear about her. She'll break records, man. Okay, she's just skinny as a rail, man, and built for speed. It's just weird to. Anyway, she was walking by me and my father-in-law. And I was just sitting there, waiting on Queen and them. They were all taking pictures. Anyway, that girl walked by and I said, "Hey, father-in-law." He said, "Yeah." I said, "See that girl right there?" He goes, "Her?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah." I said, "If she took off running right now, there ain't nobody in this room catch her." He said, "What?" I said, "I'm not kidding, dude. That girl has no quit in her. She can run from here to California. You know what I mean? She's one of them."
Run, Forrest, run.
Yes, man, this girl, and I've seen her, dude. She's got a very good pace for a high school kid. We'll see her again. We'll hear about her. She'll break some record somewhere. And we'll see her. What? When you see my ex, you'll run cross country as well. Hey,
High school, I was benching 450. Dude, I couldn't. I was doing good to get to 200, and that was my max. 200 was it.
It's because you're a sissy.
I'd do that 3 times, man. 1, 2,
100?
3. No, 200.
200?
Yeah.
I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it.
Yeah, that was it.
I ain't buying it. No way.
Yeah.
Maybe 125. Upstate. Remember, let's back up here. If you're talking about when you were in California, when you came from California, you was about 80 pounds. You was no beast.
I weighed 155 most of my life.
Oh, come on, man.
155, and then when I finally gained weight was when I moved to New Mexico. I went up to 185.
When you came to California, dude, you was a little bitty dude.
Yeah. I weighed 155.
Come on, man. Maybe like 125, maybe, if you was wet. If you was wet.
I weighed 155 and I was skinny like olive oil.
No bullshit.
You got a fly running around, dude.
I do.
There's a fly in there.
Yeah, I got one.
Is that a cigar or a fucking Pleasant?
Where's the cigar?
Okay.
I
can't handle cigars, dude.
Man, this is a vanilla cream too. It's badass. I can't stand it because it's a natural leaf right on the outside. So you got to lick it to make it lay down, or it's got holes in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I just wished it was rolled up in a different paper, but man, this tobacco's the bomb.
Friend of mine, or actually my ex-boss at the casino in Bristow,
Oklahoma.
That guy was the man. He gave a lot of cigars away, and I like the little tiny ones, the cigarillo.
Does that mean small,
skinny Clint Eastwood looking ones?
Huh?
Yeah, you had to cut the ends and everything, dude. But he'd get those things and they'd be kind of moist because he had them in a thing, a cigar little thingy that keeps them at a.
He was handing them to you like he stuck on them first, then give them to y'all.
Oh no, I watched him reach right in there and grab anyone that I wanted. He didn't do it to all of them.
They were pre-licked. He paid some little Oriental kids to suck them.
I'll tell you what, dude. The best cigars that I ever had.
Ghost, not like that.
Yeah, just like that, Ghost.
No.
But Vanilla Ice. No wonder he sings Ice Baby with a smile.
I still don't get that, but I
do.
maybe everybody else will. Oh, the
You like
perverted will.
Vanilla's cream.
Oh yeah.
No wonder he sings Ice Ice Baby.
Oh yeah.
That's what it meant. I haven't found any of those kind of cigarillos in years, dude. I mean, I just haven't seen them. Not any. Not these kind, anyways. You got to clip the ends and everything.
Do you remember the? Oh man, that old man used to smoke. He had like cartons of it. Morello sweets, or something like that. Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Cigarillo.
No,
Cigarillo.
were they cigars that were they sweet?
Yeah. It's like a Switzer sweet, only
How,
better.
were they big or were they little?
Little.
No, these were huge, like a cigar.
Oh no.
But they were something sweet, ruby sweet, something I can't remember. But anyway, man, to me it was like an apple flavor with a little bit of honey. Anyway, this old man, he had them, and we were all sitting there. He thought we were going to get sick on them. You know, it was Rob Dobbs. Turned out to be his stepdaddy after later on down the road. Anyway, yeah. He had one eye, right? This old man. He goes, "You boys want a cigar?" I think we was hoeing watermelons or something. Anyway, he said, yeah. He goes, "Here you boys." He goes, "Hey, here you boys go get you one," like that. We're like, "Hey, we can just half them." No, don't break them in half. No, smoke the whole thing. So us three got us some cigars and he clipped them, took them and packaged off. Man, he fired them up, rolled them and everything. Handed to each one of us. Man, we're sitting there going, man, this is cool. I didn't get high or didn't get sick. I'm sitting there still puffing. Man, them other two dudes turned green. Man,
No shit.
about the fourth hit in. Yeah. Next one. Like that. Boy, that old man was laughing. Like that. He looked at me and I was like, he said, "Damn, you jerky, ain't you?" I know your mama. Don't tell her I gave you a cigar. I said, "I'm old enough to be smoking." Boy, then I started getting going, you know. I think we were going to go fishing or something. We was fishing out in the field. Something. I can't remember. But boy, man, my buddies got sicker than hell. I don't know where in the hell my friend, because I'd been around him for a while and I never did see him eat a waffle. You know what I mean? I mean, we was around each other since like, he didn't eat no breakfast either because when we got together, but then whenever like all that shit happened, he threw a waffle up. I'm like, damn, dude, do you have that in your pocket? Was you eating that a while ago, or where'd that waffle come from?
What the hell? You get up in the middle of the night and eat some waffles?
Looked like a piece of sponge. It might have been. This is the same cat, okay, that threw up a sponge or waffle. We were in sixth grade. Anyway, he goes, we were in health and safety, or no, what was that called? Where you learn about, stuff. You know what I mean? Like
that'd be school.
No, I mean like it was like a class, like health and whatever. But yeah,
Health Human Services. That wasn't a class. It's an organization.
No, it's like I don't know, not sex ed, but they talked about that. Where they'd go take you to this area and show you videos of herpes and infested stuff. You ever have that? You ever go to that? Oh, dude, man, this is no joke. Dudes and chicks, we were probably in ninth grade. 9th or 10th. Yeah, it was 9th grade because, man, I didn't have no kid yet. You know what I mean? We all went in there. They didn't tell us what the hell we were watching. It was something about health, the new thing. Everybody's, and the parents had to sign off on it, dude. So, and I didn't know it. I didn't know it. They caught them all at the basketball game, or my parents anyway. Yeah, he needs to learn about some of that. Well, shit, you don't tell me. He's stupid. So,
He needs to learn this shit.
yeah. So, man, it was weird. I was like, anyway, we all showed up in class one time, and there was some other people in there too, that we didn't know. They dropped the screen, put on a projector, didn't say shit, and started showing sex movies about not sex movies, but to us it was. I seen Teddy. There was some Packer, but no. Anyway, talking, and then they showed like different diseases on male genitalia
Oh,
and female genitalia. Let me tell you something, buddy. Chicks catch it worse than dudes. You know what I mean?
yes.
Because
What?
we pretty
During
much have a
every
swab.
porn, listen, during every porn shoot, you'll see the actress or the actor go up there and spread it and look at it.
Oh, you're full
They
of shit.
do that every single time.
You're making this up, dude. You're just assuming.
They do.
Hey,
I watched
look.
enough porn in my life to know that.
Oh, come on, man. Listen, there's no one in here. Oh, damn. Now there's one person. Hang on. I'm going to tell you a joke.
It ain't the boxing
ready?
joke, is it?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Here's another. Hey, what up, Anthony? This is another reason why I don't like Pride Month. Look.
Why? It used to be your favorite.
You go out and you fight
Left me open, bro.
You go out and fight for this country, right?
Right.
You get one day, Veterans Day.
Yeah.
You're out there drinking beer, eating a hamburger. Everything's like all of a sudden, hey man, hey, oh, it's 5:45, dude. Take that chicken off the grill. No, y'all, that's it. You get one day. See y'all later. Thank you for your service. Bye. We shut the buffet down. We got to go. One day. All right. You die for this country. They give you a weekend. Memorial weekend.
Sometimes 3 days.
But what's not as bad as Lincoln, he freed the slaves, he kept the Union strong, and he has to share it with George Washington, the guy that started all this crap.
Yeah.
If he'd just sucked each other's dicks, they'd have a month too. Oh!
They would have each a month.
Just saying.
What the fuck?
We're going to get this
fucking cat eating my food.
Hey, hello again, my friend. Upstate. Who else can we offend? I know. Let's offend the Yiddish. And their alpacas. I'll say, hey, buddy.
Right.
Yeah, we're in a Yiddish milk bar. You and I, we're sitting there drinking goat milk. All of a sudden, some dude starts doing this to us. I'll say, yeah, and you can ride.
Was he doing the skippy hop dance?
F you and the alpaca you rode here, you're on. You're in on. You know what I mean?
I thought, is it an alpaca or a llama?
Whatever.
They look alike.
What the hell ever. they can write.
Some of them got afros and some of them don't have no hair.
Yeah. He'll know what I mean, but I got to throw in a couple of, let's see, Yiddish. Yeah. Oh, yo, yeah. You ain't, oh, it's probably a donkey. I don't know. A mule? Le mule?
I know it ain't an elephant. It could be a giraffe.
The yoke would be too big. They would not be able to control it. Anyway, it's not good in low places. In case you need to escape.
One hell of a storm here in Virginia tonight. Hopefully my plan survives. No shit. We got friends that got their plans just obliterated by.
Really? I haven't gotten mine in the ground yet. I'm a late bloomer.
I don't either.
But I'm at home now, dude.
You know what I had to do? I had to wait till a few weeks before we go out there and put them in the ground.
No. What are you going to do? Keister the seeds?
No. I'm going to plant them here and then go out there a few weeks later.
Oh, okay. I just wondered. Hey, man, throw up some Muggs money. Look, I played a couple of songs already.
Which ones did you play?
You're going to have to go old school or something. Because
I got one really old Muggs money.
Holy.
No, I'm not going to do that. No,
good. Look, YouTube's jacking with us again.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I know. I've seen that.
Look, he's got 3 feet tall. Cool.
All right, where is it? Not that one. That one. And let's see. Where? Okay, not Eminem videos. What the hell? Okay. Ooh, we gotta do this. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's do this. It's a remake of our song. I think. It might not be. It might be the original of our song. I didn't even hit the thumbs up on it. There we go. Let's do this. I hope you guys like this one as much as I do. See, I live in New York, Anthony, so I have to wait until the perfect time, and then that perfect time lasts for not very damn long. And I grow autos because I don't need very damn long. It ain't like I can grow any photos out here. There's no way, unless I'm indoor. Or at least start them indoor.
Indo. I'm starting mine outdoor.
This is stretching time. This is before we came around. And then the next one, I'll play our song.
Mug money in the building. Cut to the point production. Let's go.
Damn. Holding on to the past like it was yesterday. Loading the strap, thinking has to be a better way. So I sit back and pray, wait for a better day. What else can I say? Bad decisions put me in this position. And that's okay, I'm just living my life. No wife, no child support, no going to court. Fuck that, I'm holding down my own fort. Yeah, I'm still alive, but that's all I got to show for it. I keep holding on to what's gone when I need to let go and move on. Some things are easier said than done. Thought my days were over, they've just begun. I'm only getting started, I don't plan on stopping. Didn't come this far to turn around and start walking. Hell no, I'm playing my feet down, hearing this beat like damn I gotta eat now. Cause I'm starving Fucking knife and fork in that mic and record everything that I'm speaking is a life lesson that I'm teaching, and you can guarantee I'm practicing what I'm preaching. Can I get an amen? Change my life. I was always going left, so I turned my head and decided to take a right. Try and make it right. Escape that twice. I keep holding on to what's gone when I need to let go and move on. Some things are easier said than done. Thought my days were over, they've just begun. Y'all thought I was finished, nah, I'm still here. Eyes open wide, seeing crystal clear. Y'all want nothing you do to get here. My life is no picnic, always getting picked on till I had enough and I started putting fists on. That's why they call me scrappy. Act like I'm happy when really I'm not. Inside I'm dying like a drying apple. My heart's starting to rot. I keep holding on to what's gone when I need to let go and move on. Some things are easier said than done. Thought my days were over, they've just begun.
Yeah, they just begun, man. Scrap the egg, get most money. Y'all already know.
Hey, are you all right? Hey, what up, Scully Pop, man? Welcome in. Oh my goodness, we got some celebrities in the room. Holy moly, Scully! Look, I think what you're doing is pretty cool, but trust me, bro, you don't want me reading anything. I don't do good with scripted.
It's what his mind tells him to say.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, and but
He'll be all right.
I appreciate the offer though. No, they read a book and they have parts in it, and people are the parts, and they read their part.
Look
and
what
it's cool.
Anthony's growing.
Photopod, Cairo King. Man, I have no idea what he's talking about.
I like the gelato. I have some gelato, I think.
I got a character especially for you.
Oh.
Okay. Is he gay?
Yeah, he probably is.
We got grease for breakfast tomorrow. Uh-oh. Breakfast Club meets Grease Saturday detention. Man, I got a bowling to go to. I'll be good.
You made me just want to smoke a cigarette, dude.
I wish you would, man. I wish you would. Smoke something.
You know, today was the closest I ever came to going back to drinking. I wanted a freaking Corona so bad with a little lime. Ooh. It made my mouth water thinking about it.
You know what I had with my our meal? We had Mexican. You know what I mean, Queen?
A Corona.
No, Modelo.
Modelo's good too, but I don't like it with lime.
Salt. Oh yeah, with the lime and salt. Oh, it was awesome, and it paired so good with a meal.
Modelo Gold is probably the best, but it still don't compare to a Corona. It could be a Corona Light for all I care.
And Corona just don't. Yeah, Corona don't hit me like it used to. I don't know what it is. I don't. It's all right, but I wouldn't
get a Foster Lager barrel.
No,
go to the liquor store and get a Foster Lager barrel.
Do I look Australian to you? Hey,
we hang out with one badass Australian, so
There you go. Upstate. There you go. Come up and read, dude.
What do I read?
They'll give you a part. Diva could be Principal Venom. No, Diva can't read.
Vernon.
Oh, see? I can't read.
Yeah, that's
No.
the last thing you need Devo doing is reading, because he
Now,
interprets the words to his mind, not
listen,
yours.
if they're hieroglyphics, I can read hieroglyphics pretty good.
But he ain't going to tell you what they are.
No, I'll tell you.
Take that
If
to
they're
himself.
facing this way, they're going that way. And if you're facing that way, they're going that way. And the journey was long because it was a bunch of cattle. See, I'm giving away free information.
And that's the way he interpreted it.
And
LOL hieroglyphics.
yeah. And it was hydroponic. They found some weed growing in the water.
Hooked on tonics, Devo.
No. I was hooked on gin and tonics.
When the reading class was reading,
Yeah.
he was checking out that Playboy.
Yeah.
He was reading. He didn't get it for the content. He got it for the stories.
Huh? It was Hustler, bro. It wasn't no Playboy.
Shit.
I wanted to see that baby cracked. I know it cost a little more, but it was worth it if you was a kid.
You want to invite these guys up to come and smoke with us?
No. Hell,
Suck.
just because you get up and odd hours and all this and that and crash my stream that I had going, man, it was so cool. Everything was going so smooth. Man, these lights are making my head hurt. Hang on, I can't even be mean. Oh,
See?
I'm not a monster.
I am immortal.
I got Mummy LA Kush. Oh my goodness. That sounds awesome, man.
LA Kush. I'm
No. Oh, yummy.
Granddaddy Pearl.
I can't even see.
Granddaddy. No,
But it said Mummy.
First. Oh man.
Holy crap.
This one.
Quit smoking devil's butthole. It's making me go blind.
Okay, I don't know what I'm smoking because she put it in and she said I'm assuming too. This must be it. It's got to be.
Nice.
I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you.
Nice.
The only reason why I didn't put it in a leftover jar is because it's plumb fucking full. So
Hey. Calm down with the language. Check this out. Kapow!
that's some Devo ska.
Yeah, I agree with that myself. You can't see the colors really good.
Is it the kitty litter or
I don't remember.
cat scratch fever?
Oh, sheesh kebab. Huh? Ooh. Man, that's orange too. No, I don't remember what sack it came out of, man. I was playing with it. It fell out. Might have been cat fire. Let's call it cat fire, shall we? Because it was kitty cat colored. Hey, thank you, man. That's what I grew last year. Nope, I take that back. I didn't grow it.
God did.
It appeared in my yard. There's about 6 million of them. I ran over half of them with the lawnmower before I realized what it was. I let the other half go. Wound up pulling out of about 300 plants. I culled them down to 13 straight females out of all that. And they grew. And there's pictures of me in upstate by it when it was young before it budded. and it produced quite a bit for me. I still have some in the vault, so you know.
This right here is Durban poison, and it's what I grew last year, and I kept all the sugar leaves. So don't diss on my bud trimming techniques because I haven't done it for a long ass time.
Hang on, hang on. Let me put you up, dude. Oh, get it out of my face. Thank you. Nice.
But I don't smoke sativa, so I've been giving this away.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. I've been giving these little tiny jars like this. I give them to the neighbors.
Wow. Well, I bet you're a fan of them.
Durban poison 8-15-24.
What are you going to do whenever some new gang rolls into town and they find out you're giving weed away, hurting their bottom line?
Outside of the jar is sticky from handling that shit.
Wow. Lick it. Lick it.
That's the first time I've ever felt a jar being all sticky like that, except for maybe a bag of skunk bud back in the day.
Lick it.
Back then I should have. Man, I'd have licked the hell out of it.
Should have,
That is a good damn skunk.
Lick it.
I gave about a pound away last harvest.
Oh,
See?
yeah. Yeah, I do too, man.
The benefits of growing your own.
I recoup what I got in it, water-wise, and then the rest of it's just. But I like, you know, say, you say, hey, man, you got any herb? And I'd say, yeah, I got some, man. What do you need? $20 worth. And I give them a couple ounces. You know what I mean? I'm not out to, you know, couple ounces for $20. That's $10 an ounce, and it's badass weed, badass medicine. It's just discounted. That's Devo's discount. And when I get recouping up to recoup the water I use, it's dude, I got that too. Not the dip though. Not the dip. I got the butter, the cinnamon.
Oh, Devo has the butter.
Well, I have butter, but these are milk.
Yeah. Devo has some, but he has butter. You do? She has the butter too.
Hey, great minds think alike.
You guys are gonna hit it off fine because she likes a lot of the same things you do. I won't eat.
Who are you talking about?
Like chicken.
Your old lady?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
do chicken. You guys can have all that chicken you want.
I'm gonna barbecue some halves. Wherever you're staying, there's got to be a grill somewhere close. And we'll just have a little barbecue.
If not, we'll buy one.
No, they should have one. Whatever place you stay, there's an outdoor area. We'll grill it up. Let's grill off. You want to grill off?
Grill off?
Yeah, I'm gonna do chicken though.
Okay, I'm gonna do baby back ribs. Have
You're
you tried
on.
the buns?
What?
Yeah.
Have you tried the buns?
The plain and the cinnamon.
The plain and the cinnamon from Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
The Thai stick was dipped in. Yeah, that's Buddha Thai. Buddha Thai is the shit, man.
And I thought it was just a
Devo
place.
never heard of that shit.
Live at the Buddha Cave. Man, he just gave me a great idea because I got that cinnamon butter and some pretzel knots that I have to bake. Thank God for an air fryer. I'll put a couple in the old air fryer, crack them bad boys open when they get done, put a little cinnamon butter in it. Oh. Hang on. Talking about that. Oh my goodness. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I really don't. Sometimes, oh yeah. Where are you at? That's her. Oh,
They got snake bites over there too.
No, it's
Oh.
the dip.
Oh, the dip for the snake bites.
When they say that they hate buttermilk,
No,
it's because they get
Oh my goodness.
cultured and it's
Oh
not
my
what
goodness.
this is. So just to be
Please
clear on that point.
put your hands above your head.
So anyway, then you start churning, and I'm going to take a towel here and wrap
Texas
around the
Roadhouse.
top because
Yes,
the cream
I'm
will come
almost
up and
tapped.
it's
Almost
messy.
tapped upstate.
Nice.
and we got the onion blossom. There's lots of stuff coming out there too. They're brand new.
You can hear it as it's going up and down. It's
You got a bunch of Texas Roadhouse stuff
and
coming
that's
out.
what you do. You whip the cream until you get whipped cream, which you can tell because it gets really stiff.
Yeah,
And
she
then
can
you
churn
just
my
keep
butter every day.
Churning until you hit what I call sloshing stage. And
This is
that's
what happens
it's
when you have
actually
sloshing.
separated.
Right there.
And what you're going to hear is the buttermilk washing up on the sides of the churn.
Hell yeah, it does.
Looks
I
kind of
tend to
funny
like
what
to
you're doing.
kind of alternate and move my hand
I
back
bet
and
it
forth a
feels
little
funny
bit
too, Scully.
to give it a little bit more agitation.
Oh, come on, Martha. Holy moly.
Believe it or not, this was a job that
She's slamming
was
it home.
generally
She's bringing it up
given
easy,
out to
but
the
slamming it home.
girls or the
Bam,
children
bam,
of the
bam,
family.
bam.
I'm sure they did not
Oh,
appreciate it, but it kept them out of
it's
trouble
hard
for
quit.
a while.
No
Stop.
wonder she used it as a towel. Look at all that cream.
Sometimes if it was really cold, what
Yeah.
they would do
And
is
you're sitting here going,
try to
no,
be near the fire.
no. Oh,
Decream me.
it was getting hot. What's wrong with you? Untie me now.
She's like, it's better than nothing.
Hey, hey. I bet she has a firm grip.
I bet she's got some abilities.
High five. Man, that's quite a gripper you got there, Miss Martha. I just wanted to say, can I get an autograph? I bought a little butter churn.
Probably push her pin through your paper.
Well, you saw my butter churn. You're pretty famous on YouTube. We play your stuff all the time. We're your biggest fans.
Yeah. We love the information you put out.
And then she shakes your hand. You go, oh, good Lord.
She squeezes your hand to about that big around.
I'm not Donald Trump. Chill. Good Lord. I write with that hand. Careful.
She thinks she's got John Holmes in her hand.
Did you see the wrist action? Did you see the wrist action?
That's what I was talking about.
All you got to do is type in butter churn lady, and you can watch privately at your own home.
Oh, yeah. At your own risk, though.
Oh, yeah, man, because look.
18 and over.
Oh, good Lord. It starts making noises as it gets stiff.
Yeah.
And she keeps pounding.
And then you start sneezing from all the dust flying away.
Goodness. Yeah. But I would like to go check out I can't not see an Amish chick working a churn and not have a grin. You know what I'm saying? I can't go and see some Amish chick churning butter somewhere or at a roadside thing or at an Amish bakery or whatever. And there's somebody doing it. Dude.
Hash pipe, flour pipe.
Yeah, which one?
And the other hash pipe.
That one. Put some new stuff in it. Put some new stuff in it and use that one.
I did. This morning I put some new stuff. Look.
Dang right they are, bro. Think about it. They make their own underwear. And it's usually out of flour sacks and shit. That's what my dad told me. I think he used to bang some Amish chick back in the day. But he said, yeah, they wear flour sacks. Because, man, she had her panties, when I pulled them down, man, they had the name of a flour company on it.
for all the men that put their face right there in memory of them.
All who have fallen into the flour sack or what?
Yeah, it's a flower patch.
I'll tell you a funny story though.
Got a
This
flower
was,
patch?
this was a long time ago. No, it's a
Was
long
it a
time,
flower patch girl?
kind of. I
Okay.
mean, a long time ago. We were riding bicycles. I was like 10, 11. Right. There was this one dude that was always walking around town drinking. Yeah. Right. So he was getting alcohol for us, right? And we would go down to the park and he would give us beers. We'd give him some money. He'd go get us some beers. Anyway, he was sitting there and there was a bar. There was several bars in town, but it's a small town. And this one bar, this girl there, this lady, this chick, and he was telling us about it. He goes, man, I got a date with her. They called her Funny Book, right? That was what they nicknamed her. I don't know why. But anyway, I was a kid and she was in her 20s when I was like 10, 11. So he was in like 30s. He's like, man, I'm going to pick her up. I'm going to pick her up. I'm going to take her home. I'm going to do this to her. I'm going to do this to her. Talking crazy, man. We didn't understand what he was talking about, really. Like, I'm banging that chick. I'm going to stick my finger in her butthole. Stuff like that. We're like, what? That was foreign to little kids, man. You know what I mean? Like, really? He said,
Thumb
yeah.
in or out?
He goes up. He said, I'm walking up here to go get her, man. And I'm taking her to her house. And she lived in a shack just outside of town. I mean, when I say shack, it was a little bitty building right next to a big feed store and a grainer deal right there at the edge of town. And they had dogs, mean dogs. We used to ride our bicycles by there and have dogs that chase us. We'd throw rocks at them and stuff. You know what I mean? So we had a spot where we could throw rocks at that house, and that old woman raised hell. You know what I mean? She'd come out with a shotgun, but never shot it. Just waved it around. We'd hide. We'd throw rocks and stuff. She'd come out thinking, yeah, she'd seen us. But anyway, she'd choose snuff. She'd, you little bastards, I'm gonna kill all you. Just stuff like that. Anyway, he said, yeah, I'm gonna pick her daughter. Is who this guy was wanting to pick up and bang. Anyway, and somebody intercepted her before he got back up the hill to the bar. And he was pissed. He went got some more beer, man. And he's sitting down there. We're all sitting there drinking it with him. And he said, you know what I ought to do? I ought to just go to her house, man. I know which room she lives in, which room she's in. I'll just go over there and climb in the window. And I said, that sounds like an excellent idea, dude. And we talked him into it because he was drinking quite a bit. He had liquor too. He started drinking liquor, which he wouldn't give that to us. He knew my mom and dad and all these kids, his mom and dad. He's just a bad influence bum in town. He started getting lit. Anyway, when he was walking up the hill, he fell down several times, man, right in the grass going up the hill, lost a shoe. We had to help him put his shoe back on. Talked him into it. He starts walking. So we're sitting there waiting, man. Our bicycle's in the trees over here by the road. So we watch him. He takes off staggering through town, right? And it's a good quarter mile to where this chick is. We jump on our bikes. We go all the way around town, dude. Okay, all the way around. And we hide in our special spot where, it's not close to the house, but we can't throw rocks from this area. But it's the first place we stopped to sneak over to that spot. Anyway, he was already halfway there. He was almost, so we're hiding, man. He walks up to that. We go to the other spot, man, where we're getting a better view. He goes up and he tries to open the first window, right? He didn't open. He goes to the second window. And he's looking in there like that. Nothing. He goes to that third window and he looked in there and you see some hands grab him and help him in. His little legs kick. We start giggling, man, The next day, we go home. The next day we seen him. Said, hey, man, did you tear it up? Because he likes, yeah, he was nasty. You know what I mean? Did you tear it up? He goes, shut up. You boys don't know what you're talking about. You didn't see me over there. Yeah, we followed you over. You climbed and tried. We told him exactly what he did. He goes, you little peeping Tom SOB. You better not tell nobody. Like that. So, well, what happened? And we're all sitting down there. He was back down at the river fishing and all this, and we're drinking again. Or he was. We wasn't. He's drinking. He started loosening up. He goes, well, she wasn't there. And we're all, what? He goes, I climbed in. He said, I was drunk now. Right? Y'all see me. I was drunk. Yeah, you were drunk. He goes, I climbed in bed. He said, man, I pounded this thing. He said, it sounded like somebody beating on a wet ham or a wet side of beef. Smack, smack. He said, I beat this thing to death. He said, it didn't even hurt her. She's just screaming for more. He said, the last thing I remember, man, I passed out. Wow, killer. And he's like, this man is sitting there and he started drinking his beer and he goes, and then she spit out the window. And a little bit of it got on my stomach. It woke me up. He said, I opened my eyes and I looked. He said, man, it was her mother. And this chick don't have no teeth. She was in her 80s. Her mother. An 80-year-old woman, dude. Yes. I told my dad that story and he laughed. He said, good God, that woman's 10, 20 years older than I am. I said, I know.
You got a fly buzzing around your camera, right?
I see it. I don't care. I don't.
It's distracting.
Yeah, I don't care. It's right there. Not my stuff over. But anyway, yeah.
We'll get to see your computer short out and zap you. Oh yeah, 20 years older than his dad.
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah, no joke.
I can only imagine, she must have been like 70, 80 years old.
Yeah, she was. She's an old woman, dude. Didn't have no teeth, dip snuff. I mean, ooh. And he said, man, I pounded that thing. He said, it was like, I couldn't believe how big it was. He said, but I didn't care. He said, I made it little. I said, how's that? He said, I laid her on her side. Hams together, brother. He said, and I tore this thing up. I'm like, oh my God. And we didn't even know what the hell he was talking about. When he said hams, I was thinking, man, was there food involved? I was thinking he had a ham with him or something. I thought, man, you gotta have a ham to pound.
No, he told her, here, help me hold up your butt cheek.
Something like that. Anyway, man, and kind of find out it was that girl, Funny Book's mama. Man, we laugh like the old lady with the shotgun. Yeah. She held the shotgun on you? Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
Take that.
Yeah. That was hilarious. Man, oh
man,
my
that
God.
last hit I think this has some of that
Oh my God.
gold or blonde, the Lebanese, that lesbian hash. I think it has some of that still in it.
Blonde lesbian. Hey, dude, I've got to go to a tournament tomorrow.
A tournament?
Yeah.
Is it like a smokeout?
No. Baseball tournament. My grandson's playing in it. I can't find my fly swatter, dude. I've looked everywhere. I'm fixing to make one with the end of a pool stick. I got to cut it off. I I got the tools. Trust me.
Yeah. Scully, thank you, man. Is there hash in it? All men have hash.
Easy, man. Not everybody's like.
It's the beginning of the morning for me. Oh, shit. Yeah, what time is it here? It's 3 a.m.
Oh my God, it's 2 here. Cheers.
I'm going to take a hit off the flour. No, but I might spread some resin on it next. Hell yeah. Resin's alright. No, it's not. But
I can't believe he just said resin ain't cool. I apologize, man. I just let people up on my panel, and they're free speech. But okay.
let freedom ring.
Okay.
I like resin. If you was to melt it and let it drip onto the paper and let it sit, don't let it stick to something because I've had that happen.
Oh, bullshit. I'm going to stop you right there. Don't be
You
giving.
have to use another paper on the outside of that one
Allegedly.
so that because it'll rip when you're trying to roll it.
Allegedly.
So roll it, and you'll like it. It'll taste weird, tastes really funny, and that part won't go out. So you got to keep up with it.
Allegedly. Hey, Metal Funk, what's up, man? Long time no see. It's only midnight here. Cheers, Devon. Welcome
That's
in.
Cali.
Yeah, I know Metal Funk. Haven't seen him in a while, but I know.
Yesterday or day before yesterday.
Oh, but he come through the chat and I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, dude. Sorry.
I remember that.
I do too. No, I don't. I just fibbed. See how
what you did?
Want to hang out with fibbers?
Start to fibbing.
I know it.
I'm a chronic fibber.
No shit.
Unless we're talking about weed, and then I don't fib. I want to learn.
Bullshit. Huh? What? You just fibbed again.
I want to learn.
You just fibbed again.
I want to learn, man.
I just want to learn to read.
Whoa.
I can't help
This
it.
coffee's good, dude.
Man.
She made a hell of a pot of coffee this time.
Awesome. So you just now starting your morning?
I'll go to sleep about maybe, 3 now? 5-ish. I'll eat. I'll get tired. I'll go to sleep. Sleep till about 1.
Wow. You living a gangster life, eh?
Yeah. I might even last till about 3, but no past 3 or 4 o'clock I'll be up.
Long
time, yep. Sometimes the stream hours conflict with what I'm doing at the time.
I hear you, man. Real life bites you in the ass if you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
Like I was
Life
telling,
will grab you by the boo-boo and stretch you around a little while.
I was talking about that earlier. Whenever I started, but you'll have to rewatch. Timestamp 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Check it out.
Long I read that all.
Yeah.
Boy,
Hey,
I
man,
need a shower though. I am gonna get in the shower.
I was gonna say, dude, you're a little gamey. I can smell you from
I
here.
am baby.
You know, you're a little gamey.
2.5 days of sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't, dude. I didn't take a shower because every time I went to take a shower yesterday,
Yeah.
somebody get in there.
Guess what I'm doing? I'm probably going to go get it. Well, I'm going to talk Queen into it. I'm going to paint either the bathroom or the hallway tomorrow. That's a rut. Two
Wait,
colors.
is it going to be the scratch and sniff paint?
Oh no.
Oh
We were
man,
talking around. I took Queen out. For Princess's graduation. It was Mexican. Queen goes, "Oh my god." What? She said, "You know what? Good thing about Mexican, it'll really, if you're plugged up, it'll help it out." I was like, oh, "Really? Okay, didn't know that. Good to know."
what's this?
She was laying down a while ago, and we're sitting there, and I was talking to her before I come here and started my stream. She's like, "My tummy hurts." I said, "Really?" She goes, "Bad," but I said, "Well, everything got knocked loose," and she went, "Yeah, yeah, 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 but don't touch me." So all of a sudden, the poodle wanted to jump up on the bed. She's like, "Don't you do it." And this dog's a standard poodle, huge. And she's like, "Don't you do it." She goes, "I'll go." If she hits my stomach and I go, "Great," then I'm going to have to paint the bedroom. I said, "Don't worry though. I'll just take a swath of whatever's on the wall and take it to Lowe's and say, 'Can you match this color?'" I seen that. Thanks, man.
We had a by my grandma's house in Santa Barbara, California. There was a house that smelled like cinnamon for years. It probably still does. What they did was took cinnamon extract, an oil type shit, poured it all in there
And where?
in a gallon paint thing, mixed it up real good, and the lady said, because I asked her one day, I was probably 11 years old. I asked her, "Why does your house smell like cinnamon?" She told me the story that I'm telling you now, and she said it was so potent it made my eyes water. It took her 3 days to paint the house, and all she did was the trim. The trim was red, everything else was white, and that place, it smelled just like cinnamon, dude, for years. So imagine your bathroom smelling like cinnamon.
No, I don't want to take a shit smelling like cinnamon. I think I was
No shit, huh?
closing my eyes and I think I was at a strip club.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Imaginating.
you're insane. You really are. You know that you should be on medicine, man, but please don't get on it.
I
Don't get
have
on it.
medicine in there that I don't take because
Yeah,
I don't need it
awesome.
anymore.
That's cool. You don't. You don't. All you need is the therapy of YouTube.
YouTube and my
Light streaming. We can stream, smoke weed. Dude, in America, great. In America, great. You couple of knuckleheads like us can sit up and smoke weed, and the whole world can see it if they want to.
yeah.
If YouTube will let them, they
Like
just they can't genie put us in a bottle. They don't know how to. They don't know how to market.
like old Steve over there in Spain.
Oh yeah,
That guy's cooler than shit. And he's what do you call it?
easy.
He just travels from here to there. He
Like
lives
a
in
gypsy.
Spain, but he just goes everywhere, anywhere.
Like a gypsy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's pretty cool. You never know what the
Shit
topic
out of him.
is. He likes. He's had a bunch of troll problem too, man.
Yeah.
which trolls are not a problem.
I go over there and kick probably 30 people out of his chat.
What?
Yeah,
I wouldn't even admit
they're
to
talking
that.
shit to him, you know?
I
So
wouldn't
I'll
even
boot
admit.
their asses.
I don't, dude, are you freaking insane? As me or you?
Me.
Don't you be blocking people as me, man.
Hell no. No,
Or going into anybody's chat as me.
I don't ever.
There's still people saying, well, hey, what's up, Devo? Or Upstate. Well, either one. I don't know who it is. He comes in
Well,
here.
they say that on their own because they see me as me all the time.
Where comes up on
Unless I'm not subscribed to them. And there are some that I'm not subscribed to.
I can tell that it's not Devo because he's gay. He says gay quotes. I know it's not Devo.
Bullshit. Devo's the one that said all that.
No.
All right, Pride Month.
9. You know, speaking the truth,
Your,
Richard
your, your day is April 1st.
What?
Well, that shut him right up.
I was
He
going
did
to
not
say,
know what to think of that at all.
what day and which parade are you going to be marching in this year? And then are you going to videotape it?
Memorial Day Parade and Veterans Day Parade.
You'll be marching in that? What about Gay Pride?
No, that's yours.
What?
That whole month is yours, dude.
I'm asking, are you a homophobe?
April Fool.
Are you a homophobe or something? Something wrong? You too proud to march with your peeps? Mm-hmm.
With your rainbow shoes on.
Rainbow shoes. Come on, man. You get a little better.
You should let the old lady get you them rainbow shorts.
Yeah, he knows. He knows. He knows. He's got it circled on his calendar, bro. I ain't kidding you. This is like Christmas.
His day starts April 1st. April Fool's Day is his day.
See, I have a day. He gets a whole freaking month.
I said it starts on April Fool's Day.
Whatever.
April Fool's Day is your day to celebrate, to be merry, to be rainbowed out to the gills.
I usually do a live with the fool on April Fool's. So, you're right.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm being nice today. I'm being nice.
Look, you can
trying
be.
to make me be mean.
Look, you can be whatever there be. I'll tell you what I'm going to be. I'm going to be in bed here in the next 15 minutes.
Okay.
I'll snuggle up to the queen. I'll bet she's good and warm, man.
I'll let you have all of Pride Month to yourself.
Okay, whatever. You can't be handing out invitations like that, man. It's too short. You got your VIP already set up, I know, but you can't be just handing out tickets and shit. I don't want. Anyway, I'll pass. Hard pass. But please videotape everything.
Lobby and get a roll of those 2-ticket. I'll send you one. I know where there's some right now. And you can sell tickets.
There you go, Upstate. He'll be out there just picking up
a full of Skittles at you and says, "Taste the rainbow, bitch."
That's funny. Hey guys, man, thanks for look. Are we gonna do DTV tomorrow or what?
That's up to you.
Well, Scully, thanks for coming in. Metal Funk, thanks for coming in, man. You guys and Gary, man. Gary, thanks. Anthony, thanks. All you guys, man, appreciate you. Ghost Eagle, you know who you are.
Damn well Bell was here, so you mentioned Bell.
Bell wasn't in here.
I bet he was.
I didn't see him. He didn't say nothing.
He don't have to say anything.
Oh, all right. Hi, Bell.
There's 2 people. There actually that watch and don't say nothing.
Oh well, they should. Well, me and
But
Gary was in there. There was only
their ass
one
quick.
person watching, so I know it was Gary.
Roadhog, what's up, man?
Who?
Roadhog.
Who's that?
My freaking
What up,
ashtray
Roadhog?
is on fire again.
What up, Roadhog?
Man,
What's on fire?
my ashtray is on fire
Oh.
again.
I thought it was your. Never mind. Hey guys, thanks for coming in. We'll see you guys tomorrow night, man. I don't know exactly what time.
DTV, it'll be set up here in just a little bit.
Well, we don't know what time it's going to kick off, but look, you need to click your bell, man. Click your bell. We may do a Queen and I don't know for 100%. Queen's kind of sniffly.
You're glitching bad, dude.
No, you're glitching, Roadhog. Check your shit. It's not mine. It ain't me, bro. Anyway, DTV tomorrow. Upstate, and I may do a Rumble. I mean, we may go over the Rumble quickly. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Be ready for a panel.
Yeah, we'll have some kind of underwear on. What? Panel? We may do a panel.
Yeah, most likely.
Most likely.
Middle Fuck says it's fine on my side.